believe what you can show, or just believe from what you know? What make a book holy if God never wrote it? Imagine God was just misquoted. If God was...
So why would they give us a book about God without telling us the origins of this God? Like, we don't know where God came from. Adam and Eve didn't know what God's name was. How did they even know God? Like, they never asked God anything personal about himself. So how could you have a relationship with a God that you don't know nothing about? We don't have no background about God. Where did he come from? How old is God? How did he come to be? How was he created? Was he created? We don't get none of this information. And Adam and Eve never asked God any personal questions about God himself. Like, God doesn't even introduce himself to Adam and Eve. You don't even know. God does not even mention his name to Adam and Eve until you get to Exodus chapter 3, until you get to Moses. So how are we supposed to know about a God that we have no personal information about, no detail, no origins about, no background about? All Genesis gives you about God is what God started to do. It don't never tell you how God came to be. It just tells you what God started to do. We need to know, how did God come to be, before we can ever know why God started to do. Where did he come from? Who is he? How old is he?
What if they really made up God? You ever thought of that? Why do we even call him God if we shouldn't call him that? The scriptures say, let no man teach you but